Well, this is an interesting picture. And it's really goofy. First of all, if we look, the first thing you see the desk or the platform, and it says, "Welcome, Obama." The problem with that is, I've never seen this where they don't put the dignitary's position first. They don't just put "Welcome, Obama." They would put "Welcome, President Obama," or "Welcome, Mr. President," or, you know, something. They wouldn't just, I mean, what's the deal here? Okay, who's ever doing this, you're fucking up. You might want to go back and redo your picture, dickweeds. What's more important is you got your red and your blue, you got all of this, but if you look, Obama's head is in between the two pillars, the red and the blue. You see it? So they made them two squares. So it's like you're looking down on two square pillars. So they're just giving you the top view. They do this all the time trying to hide shit. And they put his head in between the two. So now what that, at least that's saying, is that he's trying to stand in as the third pillar, the one that's busted spiritually, I'm assuming. Well, there's a lot of talk about him being the Antichrist. I don't know about all of that, but he sure seemed to want to play the role. I mean, he really is. You know, Jesus was the straight and narrow. Jesus was the pillar that's no longer here, if you want to break it down that way. But now this guy's trying to stand in as the third pillar. You can see it yourself, right there. And you know, technically, if you wanted to think about it, if the guy was a true, honest, whatever, then it would be it's supposed to be an ice sculpture, but why is it dark? See, it should be clear, which would be the balance, like on the barbershop pole. You got the red and your blue, and then you got the white in it. The white is representing the balance between the two, which would be clear. It wouldn't be tainted either way. So that's what that's saying. They're trying to tell you, if you know what you're looking at, that this guy is trying to stand in as the third pillar, which means this guy is declaring himself the king of the world, basically. That's what that's saying. That guy is the king of the world. So I don't agree with it. It's right for the times that we live in. You know, the last guy that tried to stand in as the third pillar was this dude, Adolf Hitler. As you can see, here's the two pillars, and here's his head in the middle. Okay? So, you know, this is kind of a serious picture. The only thing that gives me concern is the fact that they put "Welcome, Obama." Nobody calls the president by his first or last name only. Even Rahm Emanuel, you don't call him Rahm Emanuel, you call him Mr. Mayor. There's a protocol, even for people you don't like. And this is not protocol from one country to another. So I think it's a symbolic thing, but that's why they set that up like that. So when you understand what the red and blue pillar is, and how everything works off that same principle, and you need the center pillar for it to work correctly, this guy's trying to stand in symbolically and be the third pillar, basically saying everything that goes on here is going to go through me, and I am the correct choice. I'm not buying it, and I ain't liking it neither.